Ask most folks what the word worship means to them, typically they will respond with things that you do in a church service, singing songs, praying prayers, taking communion. But the definition of that word in the Bible is much more robust and deep. You see this in Romans 12, 1 and 2, where Paul says, "Therefore I urge you, brothers and sisters, in view of God's mercy, to offer your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to God. This is true worship. Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind." So worship then is an all of life response to God. The term Paul uses here, a living sacrifice, it's a reference to the animal sacrifice that his people made. That was part of their worship. They would kill an animal and place it on the altar as an act of worship to God. That seems barbaric to us today, doesn't it? But that's how they used to worship. And Paul says that in this new paradigm where Christ has come, is we are the sacrifice. We offer ourselves, our very bodies to God as an act of worship. And what he's driving at there is that worship is inherently tied up in what we do with our bodies. It's not just going to church and singing hymns or praise songs. Worship is how we live our entire lives. And you see that in the next verse. Do not be conformed, but be transformed. It's a word play on the word form. We're not to be squeezed into the mold of this world, but to be changed and renewed and transformed by the work of God in us. And that, my friends, is true worship.